Previously on the other dungeon, Ivory, Bakefo, and Ergoon narrowly escaped the Black Swan tunnels, and the guards chasing after them made it safely back to the inn to reunite with their allies, but then decided to all leave the safety of their room, resulting in Ivory's capture hidden in his smuggler's cloak, while his free companions drank and gambled the night away. Then Ivory attempted to escape, but instead ended up in worse trouble, yet refused legal help from the lawyer Kalath, while his allies recovered and planned his eventual jailbreak, but first decided to check out the Explorers Club and began the application process. And now, the other dungeon continues.
I mean, ultimately, I would love a few healing potions.
You got Cure Lights and Cure Moderates.
Arog, you give me 2 gold right now, I'll make you some good berries.
I'll give her the 2 gold.
And some good berries. Now, those rot pretty quickly, so you gotta eat them within a certain amount of time, or that is to go funky.
Oh, I just eat them.
And you get 1 hit point for every good berry you eat that you create.
You get 3 of them!
Potions available here are Arcane Mark, Guidance, Light, Purify Food, Purify Drink, Resistance, Stabilize, Virtue, Animate Rope, Ant Haul, Bless Weapon, Cure Light, Disguise Weapon, Endure Elements, Enlarge Person, Feather Step, Grease, Hide from Animals, Hide from Undead, Jump, Keen Senses, Magic Weapon, Pass Without a Trace, Protection from Evil, Remove Fear, Remove Sickness, Sanctuary, Touch of the Sea, and Vanish, and Cure Moderate.
What does Vanish do?
It's a vanishing oil.
Are you like rub it on ya?
You rub it on, it works like invisibility.
I'm interested in that. I'm interested in the prices of the enlarged person, jump, the magic weapon.
Your moderates are 300, but everything else is 100.
I would like 3 heal light,
You have 300.
2 enlarged person.
Alright, so another 200.
I want 2 magic weapon.
Another 200.
That's an oil, right? You were like oil up your weapon.
Yep, because weapons can't take potions.
Okay, 2 jump and 2 vanish as well.
Attack on Titan there.
Because I'm buying so much, I would like to pay 800 for all of that. What do you say, old potion shop man?
Diplomacy.
That's a 12.
I'm a woman, not a man.
Oh. I say my eyesight's not as it used to be.
Prices are on the bottles.
I'll give it a shot. I think I want to talk to my friend here.
I approached the counter and I started digging into my cloak and you hear like some rattling and stuff. And then I pull out something and I'm like, ah, and I put it back and I pull out another thing, pull out another thing, flip it on the counter. And it's this like real shiny piece of crumbled up metal that's twisted in a very artsy way.
Scrap metal.
We'll give you this for a discount.
Diplomacy.
I rolled an 8.
I rolled a 3.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to like you folks very much. She just wants to sell you the stuff and then close up shop. She's getting ready to close shop for the day, I guess. You're her last customers.
Wait, they're about to close. We're here asking for discount.
Yeah, do you have any slightly damaged potions? No, I'll just pay full price.
That's the old lady.
The lady.
If I keep my coupon, can I return them if I don't use them or open them?
It comes out to 1,100. I'll just pay.
Alright. After receiving the 1,100 gold, and you guys seem like you're going to leave without hassling this lady anymore, she seems much less grumpy about you guys being there. Is much more friendly when she's bagging up your stuff.
What could I find the old map around here?
Diplomacy.
I was gonna use my hero point on it, but then the power went out.
You apologize for
Keeping
Yeah, I would like to say thank you and that we appreciate your time.
Alright, she'll give you guys a hole punch card. How many potions did you buy?
Yeah, about 11.
Alright, she's gonna go ahead and give you a full punch card. Well, if you buy 10 potions, you get 1 free, and she'll give you a second one with 1 hole punch in it. So she owes you a free punch potion next time you come in, and you have 1 hole punch in the next card.
I want a punch card too.
She'll give you a punch card with no punches.
This lady. I spent $200. 200 gold pieces.
I'll tell you what, she'll give you 2 hole punches for that, since it was almost like buying 2 potions. But now she's not gonna give you 2 gold for this scrap metal. She just wants to keep it.
That's fine.
What?
That's shiny anyway.
Part of the trade.
I put it in my pocket.
You guys move on from this shop as she locks up.
We're members now. We got the whole punch card. I think, Sen, you should go back to the room and make some potions, because that's going to occupy quite a bit of your time. And then I think me and Bakefo should head out to the tavern.
Yeah, let's drink.
Do you want to take a 20 on those potions to make them and ensure they're done properly? or do you want to roll them and risk it but get done faster?
I want to take 20.
So it may take longer than 24 hours, may take up to 36 hours, but as long as you work through that amount of time, you could rest in the middle. As long as that amount of time has worked, you can finish those 3 potions at a 20 capacity, which means they're made perfectly to the highest of your ability. So Sin will probably also want at least 8 hours of sleep after that. So you've got a long time until Sin's able to rejoin you guys. Mixing chemicals in a hotel room, but because you took a 20, nothing blows up. You didn't risk rolling a 1, so no explosions in the hotel room. Everybody else goes to the tavern?
Yeah, let's go.
Just the closest one to the hotel, probably? One you guys have been to a couple times, or you want to try a different one?
Not the one with sleep.
You guys have been to a lot of different taverns, but there are probably 3 or 4 taverns in this part of town that you guys have been to at least once. But the one near this tavern you've been to several times.
Where do you think we should go, Phil?
Or the one near this inn you've
That's
been
our
several
bar.
times.
Let's just go there.
Alright, let's go there.
Alright, you go there.
I got a punch card there, too.
The market's closing, so it's pretty busy in here right now. It's, after work crowd. Happy
Happy
hour.
hour?
Happy hour.
Yes.
2 for the price of 1 drinks, 1 gold, get you 2 ales right now.
Yeah. On it. You get 2 ales.
1 for each hand.
I get 2 ales.
1
Yeah.
for each hand.
And the Ergu's in my crotch.
You pour one out for Sin, in spirit.
In my tummy.
You pour it into your lap for Ergu. Your lap's already wet anyway from where Ergu is, because she leaks sometimes. Sweats that goo. Yeah, sweats that goo when she feels like it. It's random. You can't
It's a
control when she
condition.
secretes.
What's going on?
Oh, yeah, I want to look around. I'm going to use perception.
You guys grab your beer, and as you're looking around, Okefo, someone grabs you by your right hand.
Oh, I say.
Well, hey, beautiful, I haven't seen you here before.
Perception on who the fuck this person is. 25.
Yeah, it's really crowded in here. Looks just like some market worker guy. Half human, half orc, probably. Not the most attractive guy. Big burly guy.
I get up on it.
I am your crush right now.
I'm moist.
So, Ergu is grinding up against this guy.
Yeah, daddy, like that? I don't know why I'm country, but Becky's country now.
I turn into a bird. Turn into a bird and I fly out from under your
Ah, I ain't never seen nothing like that before. You really are a special lady.
I let out a yay!
I fly up into the rafters and I land.
I also like that you talk like me.
My therapist calls it mirroring.
Sounds like a great coping
I grind
mechanism.
dance.
Oh, you know the Boot Scoop Boogie too? You line dance together.
Yeah.
A little perform check to line dance together.
I'm dancing my heart out to
Birds in your direct thing happening.
12.
12. Oh, slightly above average. Not great, but you're booting and scooting. You get your boots to the moon. Jazz hand.
Hey, I'm a bird right now, and I'm all up in the rafters. I got a real good view of the whole bar. Can I roll for stuff?
You may, and you have an overhead view, so that might help.
28.
You see the lawyer Calath in the bar talking to someone that's dressed like in the black garb of like the guard.
I see him, and I cry out, "Damn!"
Nice.
It's too loud for anyone to hear that, and they just assume it's just a bird up in the rafters that somehow got in the bar. As though you can speak common, it sounds like a bird speaking common, so.
Fly over to you, I land on your shoulder.
Cool. I'm just drinking 2 beers.
Kind of like bird lick.
Get some sips. You do that thing like the bird that tips over in a drink.
And I put my head up and I hop down your hand and I continue to peck at the beer. And I'm like, "Damn!"
Might as well get drunk while you have a liver.
I'm just gonna set it on the table now with yours.
I'm just hopping around, and I drink my birdly fill and I fly. I fly back up into. No, you know what? I fly back to the hotel.
Alright, so you wait for someone to open the door and you just dip out.
Yeah,
Rejoin
I'm
Sin.
really bird drunk right now. I'm just fucking wasted.
And how do you get back in the inn? Do you wait for someone to open the door at the inn, or do you try to peck on the window to get Sin's attention and get back in, or?
I try to gracefully land on the windowsill, but I crash into the windowsill.
Alright, roll a perception check, Sin, while you're making potions and stuff.
Bird drunk. I'm just you're like a bird crying.
11.
You hear a noise, but you are, like I said, taking a 20 on these potions. You're fully focused and you're determined not to get up. Sounds like a bird hit the window, but you assume it's just a bird hit the window. You're busy. Yeah, not your business, really. Birds fly into windows all the time.
Turn back into the worm, and I'm just slapping my weird moist body against the window.
Leaving greasy slime prints in the window.
Much louder and a weirder sound.
And you're probably making weird gargly noises.
You want to go check what's
20
going
not
on?
natural.
Yeah, there's some weird noise going outside now. Definitely not a bird. Something keeps hitting the window. So you'll go to the window and there's a weird worm. I'm gonna roll to see if anyone else notices you being a worm slapping the window real quick. Ooh, I rolled a 3, so no one notices you up there, luckily. It's dark outside, like I said, people getting off work, it's getting a little dimmer out. So it's just that dust, it's that perfectly dusk time of night where no one notices you and everyone's getting drunk. If you want to open the window and let air go in, you may.
I quickly let her in.
The tiniest moment, second, the window's open, I like shoot through it like a weird slinky, and I'm just like flying around the room like at 50 feet a minute.
I'm like, watch out for my kid!
It's just
Yeah,
like real
and then you do your best to ignore Ergu as possible because you're taking a 20 to make those potions. So you like maybe might even like shove Ergu in like the little bathroom area where the wash basin is and the toilet, things like that. So like put Ergu somewhere that can't bother you. Throw a blanket over Ergu or something.
Oh, that's nice. Roll me into it. Roll me up with
I burrito Eric up, and then
I look like a pig in a blanket.
put her in like the tub, I guess, but comfortably, while I make sure she's comfortable and pass out comfortably while I focus on my.
Yeah,
I'm laying there.
you continue potioning. Meanwhile, back at the bar, Phil Becky Kefo has finished the boot scoot dance with their new friend,
Yeah, I finished up my other
who
beer.
graciously bows and thanks you for the dance and offers to buy you guys around, you and your
Yeah,
friend.
hell yeah.
Throws on 2 gold, buys himself 2 beers and 1 each for the 2 of you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the beer.
Yeah, he'll introduce himself as Jinko.
Hey, Jinko, anything interesting going down tonight?
You're the most interesting thing I ever saw,
I lit out a house.
tonight or otherwise.
Ooh.
There's something strange about you. I like it.
Ooh. But can you handle it? Ooh. Becky.
I don't even know. You folks new around here or what?
Brand new, baby. I would like to perception roll to look past Jinko and see what else is going on in this bar.
Bored already.
It's a 15.
Big crowd, bards playing, bartender serving drinks.
Gonna just check out, kind of slyly, try to locate the lawyer, Colette, see where he is and kind of his general situation. I got a 10.
Yeah, from where you are, you can't see him. You can't see past the crowd.
Because Jinko made that comment to me, I would can I flip my hair and squish it up, make it big, right, and tossle it and tell myself that this alcohol is making me cuter. And can I add that to my disguise check?
Yeah, you can roll a disguise check right now to tousle your hair and be more drunk and feminine.
Shit.
I mean, it's fooling this guy. I rolled very low for him, so.
I'm good.
You knock your wig off, and Jinko acts shocked and startled, confused. He picks up your wig and hands it back to you and says, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bother you," and walks away.
I look at Arog and
What a
I'm
loser.
like, that's one way to get rid of him, and I put my wig back on.
If he likes you with the wig, he should like you without it.
Yeah, I say, pointing to whoever said that in the bar.
Someone very supportive, I'm sure.
I buy them a drink and me one more to recover from
Alright,
that
that's 1 gold for 2 drinks.
moment. I also look
You
at
all
Arog
share a
and
drink
I'm
together.
out of gold. I have 3 silvers and some gems, man. When I put my wig back on, can I roll a disguise check?
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna give you 100 gold walking around money.
Oh my god, I rolled a 16. Oh,
Five.
thank you, Captain.
Like gambling or anything that we can maybe make money on going on in the little tavern?
Oh, there's always gambling going on, for sure.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know about any fights.
There's no fights at the bars, but if you want to do a knowledge local or diplomacy to ask around, one of those two.
I'm gonna sit there and contemplate from my just general knowledge if I know whether there's some animal or people fights that I've heard about personally without asking anybody. I don't know anything. I rolled a 2.
Okay, I'll roll. 13.
You know a little more than Arog, though. I think Arog knows that there were a bunch in the orc part of town, but they get shut down a lot by the authorities. And you, with a 13, will know that sometimes in the High East or in secret places in this market district, they happen. You don't know where or when, because that changes a lot. And sometimes those get shut down, but they're shut down less than the orc ones are. So if you could find those places, you don't know with that roll, but you know they exist with that roll.
I mean, you want to fight tonight? It sounds like we could probably
I
ask
need
about
a long
the
rest
animal
before I can
Let's
fight.
just start our own fight. Let's go dance in the middle of this crowd of people and just brag about our rat or bird that is so great at fighting and see if anyone accepts our challenge.
Not what I am.
I love it. I like this.
You'll join the line dance and do the moves as they call them out.
I'm real drunk. I got a 6.
No one's willing to talk to Phil Becky about gambling with animals.
I got a 16.
Damn.
Alright, so Eric, you're doing a little bit better. You're a big guy. They don't know you well enough to want to pass on information. But some people do like want to see your rat, though. They're interested in like, oh yeah, where's your rat at? Where's your big rat at then?
Or bird.
Or bird.
Nah, hell nah. The rat doesn't come out until
I wanna
there's
see
a
it.
challenge.
The rat doesn't come out unless there's a fight. I'm sorry, fellas.
Can't let it loose. It's too wild.
Can't let it loose.
Alright, diplomacy.
I feed it little bits of other pets.
Oh, 17.
I got a 16.
Alright, so together, these guys are intrigued by your really strong rat. This guy, it looks definitely intrigued by your rat. You could tell he is into animal fighting and is interested in like doing a fight with this rat, but doesn't know if he can trust you. So it's like looking for some sort of like collateral, sweeten the pot.
I lean in and I just like drunk, sloppy make-out kiss with this person, and then it's like for a little bit too long, right? And then I like push them away a little bit, right, and myself away, and I'm just like, how's that? Like real drunk, like
Diplomacy.
15, right?
Phil Becky's a good kisser, even with that mustache.
It's late in the day, okay?
Well, wait, what were we talking about? Oh, you want to fight your rat?
I start twerking, yeah.
I mean, you want to go out for coffee afterwards? Sure, we can do it.
I am taken aback by this sudden gentleman that has appeared on the dance floor.
Lots of the gentlemen's in the northern part of town.
I'm like, you want to see the rat or not?
Diplomacy.
Rat-a-tat.
It's an 8, but then it flips to the 20. But it's an 8.
He does want to see the rat. Here's the deal. You show him the rat, he'll buy you and everyone in your party a cup of coffee and take you guys to a rat fight. But he wants to see the rat first to see if it's legit. He doesn't want to show up with some second-rate rat. You guys just bragging about some dumb rat you found in the street. He doesn't want to get embarrassed by you guys.
I pull Arog aside, and I'm just like, does the rat even have rat form right now?
No, I need to wait. I'm rusty.
Like, are we plotting on someone else's life, but they're not a rat?
This is a later date. We have to meet up.
We're drunk. I turn back around to this sexy little northern gentleman, or whoever the fuck he is, and I'm just like, how about tomorrow?
Diplomacy.
15. Yeah.
He seems copacetic with that. You guys want to meet at this bar again tomorrow and find this guy? Bring your rat, he says.
And I'm like, maybe. Bring your skills. I would like to flash a gem at the bartender. How about a shot for me and my boy before this gym? Bartender.
Diplomacy.
Bartender. 14.
Yeah, he gives you 4 shots.
Arrow, you want to take 2 shots each with me?
Okay.
Are y'all wasted?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Alright, you take those shots. Roll a perception check.
I got a 15.
I got a 24.
Boom.
Up walks the lawyer Calaf. Right between the two of you.
I'm just like, hey, because I'm just drunk. I'm just like, hey.
He, of course, I don't think recognizes either one of you. You, of course, looked different last time you met in one way or another, Phil Becky Kefo. And Arog, same for you. You're John Everman right now. So Calaf doesn't recognize you as he comes to the bar right between of you to close out his tab, basically. Head home for the night.
I lean in. I'm like, where are you going tonight?
Just home to my wife. You seem very lovely, though. I'm sure if you stick around till last call, you'll find someone to go home with, too.
I just giggle, but like fake giggle, but I know it's a fake giggle, like at him.
As he's leaving, he notices your hog.
Okay.
That damn hog! He cries. Everyone nearby in the bar turns to look because he's so loud. They're all looking at your hog.
I'm just looking at him, looking at this pig. I'm drunk.
He offers 500 gold to the first person that'll catch that pig and kill it.
I do that.
Oh shit.
Straight up? Roll for initiative with Tiki Taka.
You're fighting yourself. You're fighting yourself.
Okay, but Kefo got an 11. Oh, he got a natural 20.
Oh, Tiki Taka goes first. You see your master coming at you.
I attempt to dodge Bekefo.
Alright, so you want to like ready action a dodge if Bekefo comes at you?
Yeah. I'm trying to like belly, full body, sprawl, flop on top of Tiki.
So you want to roll a CMB
cool?
then. You're trying to like body slam. So CMB.
16.
That'll go against the CMD of Tiki Taka.
14 is Tiki Taka's CMD. So Tiki Taka got out of that situation?
Only if you roll an escape artist higher than that number.
as
16.
Tiki Taka.
Yep.
Tiki Taka got a 5.
Tiki Taka does not escape.
Okay.
But now it's Tiki Taka's turn.
Yeah, Tiki Taka's gonna try to escape Artist again to slither out of this alcoholic smelling owner. That's a 4. Oh my god.
Bakefo's really good at hog wrestling, so. And all the bodies that Bakefo's had, always been good at wrestling that hog.
Hog and hold. I just start yelling, ah! I'm just gonna underpunch Tiki Taka and try to knock Tiki Taka out. 9.
That's too low to hit Tiki Taka's AC, I'm sure.
Fuck. Tiki Taka's just like, what the fuck is going on? I guess Tiki Taka is gonna try to boar stab Bakefo, because, like, what the fuck is going on? We wrestling right now.
Ourselves.
I didn't mean for any of this to happen. On Bakefo, the strength is 17 of 11.
Natural attack.
Ow! At Bakefo. 3 damage to myself. I'm like, ow!
Yeah, you got stabbed, bro.
Arog, roll perception check.
4.
You're busy.
Alright, it's very loud in the crowd around you, but there is a lot. You do notice there's a lot of commotion.
I look toward the commotion.
Alright, roll a perception check to look towards the commotion specifically.
7.
Can't tell what's going on, but on the other side of the crowd, there's a whole lot of people, like, milling about.
I stand up and I do this.
Like, hold your hand over your eyes and look harder. Alright, after you stand up in your chair and put your hands over your eyes, you're able to see across the crowd. That commotion is a group of people that are obviously gambling on this fight.
Oh, there you go. There's an animal fight.
Philkefo versus the boar. If you can get over to that other side of the crowd, you can put down money on either one of them and win if the outcome goes whichever way you bet.
I'm gonna bet on it. Fuck it. I'm gonna get my beer and I'm gonna get up and the whole way.
You're a
over
big
there.
orc. You're a big orc in human disguise. You could probably push your way over there, no problem. Especially if you want to gamble that bad. How much would you like to bet and on whom?
I'm gonna wager 30 gold on the boar.
If you're right, you'll double your money.
Okay.
What do you do, Bakefo?
I've been punching this pig. Kind of fun. I'm real drunk. But Kevin just fucking punched this fucking boar with a 19 punch, bitch.
Yeah, I think that's probably high enough for board's AC. Let me know, but
That's 2 damage to that motherfucking boar.
now is with your
That's
strength
added.
strength mod added.
No.
Yeah, don't forget to add your strength mod on the physical attack. So you've taken 3, boar's taken 4. Then it's back to the boar again.
And in Sylvan, I'm just gonna be like, just play dead, bro. Just play dead, bro. Like, to the boar. Tiki Taka.
All right, roll me handle animal to get the boar to play dead.
4.
Boar's
Tiki
mad.
Taka pissed.
Boar's not. Yeah, boar's always stubborn. You know the boar's not gonna play dead.
Tiki Taka just starts squeaking, just screaming, right? And everyone else just hears, ah! But Bakefo hears, bitch, what the fuck are you even fucking doing right now? What is this whole load of bullshit? And then, stomps me. Tiki Taka got a 19 on stomp in my ass.
Wow, oh,
Plus strength mod.
4 damage!
animal fight where?
The crowd goes wild.
Alright, my boar is not listening to me. I'm just gonna try to I'm like, ah! Back at it, but I'm really just like, just shut the fuck up, right? Just shut the fuck up. And I punch Tiki Taka in the face. I have 16 punch Tiki Taka in the face. Damn, 17? Fuck, what? Is that real?
Natural armor on a boar. They got thick hide.
Oh my god.
So yeah, you
I
punch.
hurt my hand.
Yeah, you don't hurt your hand, but it doesn't. You can tell you like punch the boar, but it doesn't affect the boar at all. You hit it like in the ribs, and his ribs are tough.
I'm just laying on top of Tiki Taka at this point, right?
Yeah,
Like,
you've already body slammed it, so yeah, you're on top of it.
Can my move be like a UFC move, like on the controller, where you like move from one, like I'm laying on top of Tiki Taka to like move to where like my arm is around its neck?
Try and do a transition move.
You can like maybe roll acrobatics if you want to like flip your
Alright.
body around or do some kind of like move that doesn't doesn't necessarily change the battle, but could move you around in a different way if you want to get in a different position.
I got 6.
All right, so you're not able to reposition yourself, sort of in the same spot you were, just on top of a pig.
Taka's gonna shit itself as like a form of defense.
Turd on the ground of the bar. Bartender says someone's gonna clean that up.
Since I'm drunk and this boar just took a shit, I'm gonna instinctively just start cleaning it up.
Yeah.
Survival would work. I'd buy survival for that.
It's a 10.
You do clean it up, but it's not the best cleanup job. You just have you have like your hands are now like you have poop in your hands now instead. You just picked up the poop. It's off the ground, but there's still like a brown stain, and you just have a turd in your 2 hands.
I throw it at Tiki Taka.
Roll a ranged attack, so BB plus Dex.
Oh, a 12.
You narrowly miss, and it just hits another spot on the floor near Tiki Taka, creating a second brown streak.
This needs to be over. Tiki Taka charges up at Kefo. Okay, well, that's a 13. CMG, which is an 11, so yeah.
Alright, so you get knocked off your feet. The board knocks you down. You don't take any damage, you do fall prone.
Can Tiki Taka see the lawyer?
Perception check.
16.
That asshole.
I charge at him.
Yeah, you always hate that guy. He always go to his house and yell. You used to chase him away from his house when he'd leave the house every day. That's why he hated you.
I squeal at him. Something.
Yeah, you can roll an attack at him with a BA plus strength if you just want to try to attack him. Or if you want to charge him and try and knock him over like you did with Kefo, it's a CMB again.
It would be a 15. Just knock him fucking over.
That's enough to knock him over.
Wildin'.
Both Bukefo and the lawyer class are knocked down right out in this big circle where the crowd's
Dope.
cheering. And now you, this boar, have taken down 2 humans in the bar.
I just run in a circle because I can't. I look around for a break in the crowd. I'm terrified right now. I got 18 perception as Tiki Taka.
You know where the door is. You have to push your way through to get to the door, but you think you could bust your way out the door. The door is like a door that's, as long as the bar is open, is like on an open hinge. You just have to get past the people. So with another CMB or a strength check to push through all these people, you could get out. As long as no one tries to grab you or something on the way out.
But Kefo
See your pig freaking out.
lunges at Tiki Taka. I'm trying to knock my boar off its fucking feet. I'm just trying to bust at it.
Alright, roll CMB to knock the boar down.
I got a 9.
And it doesn't fall over.
I vomit. Tiki Taka looks at Arog with big puppy eyes. Help
The
this
lawyer-
is-
Plath stands up, and after being embarrassed by the boar and knocked down the bar, is now offering 1,000 gold for the head of that boar.
You got split.
Oh my god.
Go, go, go,
You see a
go.
bunch of people at the bar start drawing their weapons now.
As the Kefo. Alright, I'm gonna call lightning down from the sky.
What?
Inside a bar, that only has a partial chance of working. You have to roll for it before you can even cast it. So hold on. I rolled high enough that it can work inside the bar right now. Maybe because you're so incensed about your animal, the magic is building up. So usually
Okay.
this might not work indoors, but currently it will.
I'm gonna do that.
So reflex save Tiki Taka to take half lightning bolt damage, and then you do 3d6 damage.
Ooh, shit. Tiki Taka got a 4. 13.
So you do 13 lightning bolt damage to a hog. How does that leave your hog HP wise? It's sizzling. It smells good. It smells like bacon.
Oh my god. Tiki Taka has 1 hit point. Tiki Taka is now gonna take their owner's advice and play dead.
Alright, you just fall over after that lightning bolt. Pretty convincing. Roll me perform check. Or bluff. Perform or bluff to play dead.
14, so it's 15.
The lawyer Kalath will come up and inspect. I rolled a natural 1, and luckily the bacon smell and all that, he thinks you're dead. Congratulations, Bukefo. 1 platinum he hands you out of his purse for defeating the boar. He's gonna try to pick up the boar to take it
I'm
home
gonna be
for a
like,
feast.
No. I get to eat the pig.
Says, let's all eat the pig.
No.
The bar cheers. They all love that idea.
Yeah, I cheer too, but I pick up the pig. Over my head, like chanting.
Roll me a
like-
strength
like,
check to pick up the pig over your head.
14.
You struggle, but you lift Tiki Taka over your head.
It says size small, so.
Oh yeah, you're fine then. Everybody wants to eat this pig though. The bars are really excited about eating this pig. Arog, you lost some money, but
Oh yeah, of course, but it was worth the fun.
the suspense. And Bukefo made up for it easily.
Yeah.
Now you don't have to loan
After
Bukefo any money for a while.
So I have the board in my hands. I'm not like hurrahing. I brought it down because you can't do that for too long.
Yeah, your arms
I'm
get tired.
gonna puke on the board. Out of pure adrenaline, the blood coming out of my side, and the amount
Panic.
of alcohol I've consumed tonight, I think it's pretty much on cue.
Turning off at least a third of the bar crowd.
I hold Arog's hand.
What?
Okay, hold on. I'm holding his hand. I cast obscuring mist in the bar.
Alright, mist starts swelling up from the ground beneath you in the bar.
And with my hand around Arog's hand, I guide all 3 of us out the fucking bar.
Well, there's mist, so it's hard to see. So roll perception check to try to find your way out, and then strength checks for all 3 of you to try to bust your way through.
26.
You can find your way out.
And my strength is a 17.
Bukefo makes it.
I take the hint. I'm following. 17.
That's enough, but just barely. I rolled a 16 to try and stop you guys, but you both rolled just barely enough to get through. So you bust your way out of the bar, Fog fills up the room behind you. You have mere moments to dart away. Luckily, you're at the tavern closest to your inn. You think if you dart away right now, you can make it back to your inn before anyone can see who did what, see you get away. You run at full speed, as fast as you can, back to the inn. Slam the door, run upstairs. You just narrowly escape an angry crowd who was hungry for some boar. And then Sin sort of like shushes you because Sin's working very diligently to make potions still. And so you guys are just instructed to keep as quiet as possible if you're going to be in this room.
I just kind of chuckle to myself and I go over and I fall down into one of the beds and just go to sleep.
Yeah,
That was crazy.
Can I cure light wounds on Tiki Taka, please? I do that and then I pass out.
Alright, and you guys rest at least 8 hours or however many hours you'll want to rest. So when you guys wake up the next day, Sin is just now finishing up making potions, so Sin's going to pass out. You guys will just want to hang around the hotel and wait for Sin to wake up from a nap before you guys do anything. Solidarity?
Yeah, I have a nasty hangover, so I'm not moving quickly.
Yeah, let's order in some food, guys. My treat.
Maybe like 1 gold each, you guys can get something cheap from the falafel stand, like brought in by someone downstairs. As long as you tip them on top of that, it's maybe a 1 gold tip on top of 1 gold each. Sounds like the captain's willing to front that.
I don't have any gold.
I got it. You do have gold.
I noticed there's something in my pocket, and I reach into my pocket and I pull out a platinum worth 1,000 gold, and I'm just like, what?
And generally, then there's 100 gold on top of that. People that work here are well acquainted with who you are. You guys tip well. You order out a lot. Other than a few skirmishes here or there, you guys haven't been in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, we're good boys.
So apart from possibly leaving the hog behind, so Kalath or any of his associates don't see the hog and go through that ordeal again, you guys would think you're probably free to walk around. None of you are in any kind of trouble or anything.
I snuggle up under Bakeffo's skirt, per usual.
All right, so you leave your soggy burrito in the bathtub and get under Bakeffo's skirt.
Yeah, I go where the action is.
I'm gonna order some falafel for Bakeffo, myself, and one for Ikitaka.
Itaka got to eat too,
Yeah.
so that's smart. Keep the pig
boy
happy.
went through some shit last night.
I'm noticing that the boy looks like a piece of shit, and I look pretty fucked up too. So I announced to the room, just like, y'all, I think me and Tiki Taka robbed some people last night. Because to me, that's the only explanation. I showed them the platinum, and I'm pretty stoked on it, but I'm also scared that, like, I might have robbed somebody.
Of course, Arog, you're an orc, so your constitution's a little better. You might not have gotten as drunk as your pal here.
I saw the whole thing, and I would say it was less of a robbery and more of a con.
What?
Swindled some
It
people.
was a straight con.
You and Tiki Taka got real hard into it because apparently that Kalath guy and everybody in the tavern wanted to eat Tiki Taka.
Oh, fuck.
For that. I think Kalath also had some just personal grudges against that boy.
Oh, yeah.
And gave you a platinum for wrestling it and taking care of it.
You
And
want
then
I'm
you
just like,
shouldn't
well,
eat it. So
holy
Yeah.
shit.
you can't be sure this, and we ran.
I saw
I'm
collapse.
just like, damn it. Why don't I ever remember these things? And then I look at Tiki Taka and I'm like, I'm so sorry that happened again.
Yeah. Tiki Taka's used to you getting
That's
drunk.
what you said last night.
Dwarves.
And I'm gonna roll a heal on my boar.
Go for it. Make him feel better.
My boar is also a good boy. It's a 4. I'm still drunk.
You rub your hands all over him, but you don't have any supplies to bandage him up or anything. You pet the boar basically with a 4.
Well, we need to definitely go pick up our IDs from the Adventurers
Well, actually,
Club.
so do you guys want to just skip the rat fight? Bail on that?
Yeah, we can forget about that. We were drunk.
Let's just get our paperwork done, like good boys, and then safely just go into the woods and grind for a while.
Yeah, I'm not trying to cause any fights with the law. Yeah, so, okay, let's get our paperwork first.
All right.
First things first, when you guys have waited plenty of time, they've had to have plenty of time to show their superiors your essay by now. You guys have rested a little extra. So you've given them extra time to overlook your paperwork and stuff. So you guys can return with your money and see if it was approved. And if so, you get that 20% discount.
How good that night at the bar was.
Alright, well, yeah, let's go pick up our passports.
So you guys make it to the Explorers Club. Representative's there. You guys tell him who you are. He flips through a file, pulls out some paperwork. Everything seems legit. You guys' story, if proven true, would warrant you guys a 20% discount. All they need is some form of evidence to verify your story. Some sort of physical evidence that they can keep on file here to verify your story. Any trinket from your adventure that was mentioned in the story. If any corroborating evidence at all.
I reach into my pack and I pull out that dolphin amulet.
Okay?
Well, this too.
Hell yeah.
So you hand that over to the organization. They take that, file that away as evidence of your adventures. It'll be studied. You guys seem legit. They'll give you 20% off. You seem like a well-rounded group, even though a little small. If your adventure stories are true, you guys have already been through some stuff, and you're well-equipped to travel through the various districts and learn and grow as a team, and report back to District 1 for a very special assignment if you feel so inclined. You'll know that the Donks is District 40. Explorers Club passports are 800 gold each. And they'll make all Explorers Club fees passing through gates non-existent. You still might have to pay any local fees, but as far as like the larger government, those fees are waived as long as you're in the Explorers Club, as long as you're doing these Explorers Club things, traveling from place to place, learning, growing, adventuring. Report to Explorers Clubs for any, extra resources you would need to make reports.
I got this. Give them, so that comes out to 2,400.
For 3 of you, yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Luckily, your big old sloppy wet dick doesn't cost any money to get across the border.
I don't eat and drink. I'm great. I'm so low maintenance.
You're just absorbing food
So
through Baketho's thighs. So you guys are official. You'll fill out all the official paperwork, which will include your name, your race, your skills. Basically a resume for yourself. Anything you want them to know that you're good at, it helps you down the line. So you probably want to be as honest as possible on this. I mean, if you don't want to use your real name, you don't have to. But something that they can identify you by, because it'll be on your card. It'll list the skills you're good at, so if you report to an Explorers Club office in a different district and they might need some of these skills...
I'm putting Phil Kefo, guys. I have adopted that name as my new name.
No, that's
I
fine.
announce.
They do not seem to be checking any documents, so whatever you put down will seem to be like your legitimate Explorers Club name. Lots of explorers go by nom de plumes or other monikers, so it's not weird for explorers to have pseudonyms. And then this ID only works with Explorers Club and at gates. You can't really use it for much else, so if you want to use a fake name, it's fine. But that's what you will be known out as throughout the Explorers Club after this. That'll be your official name in the Explorers Club.
I use my real name.
Same here.
I would like my comrades to call me Phil Kefo, though, too. I'm
And you put your
as a
true class
character.
down, and your real skills, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your crafts, your professions, everything you're good at. So,
My plus
basically like a
nice.
copy of your character sheet is what they have now. They know what, they've got all your deets at this point. You can report back later with any updates and any stuff like that. They just want to know about your travels and what you learn going from district to district. It also, if you have this Explorers Pass, it's easier for you to get to the Wildlands, which is outside of all the districts. It's kind of the place where the surface world fell apart. It's still untamed. Like, the districts that have been built are all walled, they're all controlled by druids, have all had a fake environment created by magic in them. Outside of these districts, it's wild. The weather's wild, the creatures are wild and from other dimensions and dangerous. But if you go out there, you might come back with great rewards and rare items and et cetera, so...
That's where the truth's at, you guys.
You mentioned trouble in District 1. What's that about?
There's no trouble in District 1. District 1 is the original district of all the districts. It's the first one that emerged from underground, allegedly. So it's the source of all the districts that sort of like stemmed out from there. That's why they've expanded this far. So if you make it back to District 1 as an Explorers Club, you can help them expand farther. They find ways to utilize people that travel from their home district to District 1. And if you've gone through a lot of adventures, basically record your adventures along the way, report to different Explorers Club offices, and then if you get to District 1, they've got a record of how good an adventurer you are. They try to find a way to use you for something monumental.
Well, that sounds pretty awesome.
So if you want to be mythic or legendary, if you want to go down in the annals of time,
First,
give back to your society.
before we do anything, I think we need to go and get Bessie.
Yeah, the Delavins.
Oh, yeah.
That's only one district away. Now that you have Explorers Club's cards, you can easily pass through their gates. They don't even charge a fee if you have an Explorers Club card. A lot of other districts do charge fees going from gate to gate. But to go from the Donks to Delavin, they are allies. They are neighboring territories. You can pass through that gate with an Explorers Club card, no fee charged. Without it, it's 200 gold. So luckily you have that. It's waived for all of you.
See, I knew up ahead. I knew paying it all at one time would already pay off. That would have been so expensive.
Hell yeah.
Unless you guys want to do something else in town, you'll have no problem crossing over the Delavin. There's a road there. The guard's not after you. So unless you want to do something else here in town, you can easily get into the Delavin. No charge.
Let's go and not get in any trouble on the way.
Besides a little light rain, you guys are able to make it into the Delavin no trouble.
I enjoy the moisture.
It's probably midday by the time you guys make it there. A little before midday.
We're getting her, Bessie.
Would you like to go reclaim Bessie? I'm sure Sin remembers where Bessie's being housed at. You've got the money, you've got the allies, you've got Explorers Club cards. You have a reason to be here now. You're not here illegally. You're not doing anything wrong. If you just
We're good boys.
you want to just go check and see if your camel's there.
Yeah, let's go get her.
Careful, y'all. Our alignment might change if we keep being such good boys.
I was like, hurry, just like, kind of like trot.
Alright, Sin leads the way. You reach the stable where Bessie was being held. Would you like to diplomacy ask about her?
I approach the first person I see working at the stable on my face. Is it like
Gotta catch him.
man, woman, what?
I mean, they're dwarves, so it's hard to tell unless you roll a perception check that's really high.
So I say,
They're all short and bearded either way.
Excuse me, good person. Do you have a camel here? A very feisty camel here by the name of Bessie. 15.
They indeed do have a camel on record by the name of Bessie.
Like, I'm here to pick her up, please. My name is Sin. I have my paperwork and money.
Your camel's in the pokey, follow me.
Okay, I follow them.
Rest of their crew follows as well.
Are we? Yeah. Like,
Slowly.
You reach a very small enclosed stable with a small porthole.
Aw.
The dwarf that's walked through there turns around, hands out, waiting for the payment. Says it'll be 1,000 gold.
Is it Bessie in there?
Mm-mm.
You can open the porthole and look if you'd like to verify.
I wanna look.
Roll a perception check to open the porthole and check and make sure it's Bessie in there.
15.
You open the porthole and look through. It's about a head-sized hole, so you can get a pretty good look. Lets in some light. It's definitely a camel. Camels are pretty rare. And after a moment, you can tell it's Bessie. She gives you a dirty look, like she's angry. Like she's angry. She's been here for a while, and you know that look.
Sorry, girl. I'll get you out of here. And I like put it back out. That was cool.
Stable fees. If I had to feed it, clean up after it, all that other stuff. Your animal's been in trouble.
Like, I appreciate all you've done to keep my camel safe, but I think $1,000 is a bit steep for the size of her container.
The conditions of her pen.
Yeah, she's a camel, clearly bigger than the rest of these here. Like, $1,000 is not appropriate, I feel, for what you keep my large camel in.
Alright, either diplomacy or intimidate, whichever you're feeling.
Diplomacy. 17.
For 820 gold, since they feel bad about having left your camel in this small area, they apologize, but your camel was causing trouble with the other animals here in the stable, and they had to put it in isolation. So,
Yeah,
they feel bad about putting it in a small container. They can tell you really love your animal, and just to get it out of here, they'll reduce your fee just to get it, just to take it.
How much did you say it was?
Just get her out of here.
820 gold.
Anyone have any money they can throw down on us? I have 300.
I do.
Phil Kefo steps up, the official Phil
I'll throw down
Kefo.
the rest of it. I got you on that 520.
I say thank you, thank you, thank you.
Alright, you guys make the transaction.
Oh, I look at the guy
Bars
and I'm
change
like,
hands.
800 even.
You can add on
Fuck,
diplomacy to do
800
that.
even. Oh, wow. I got -1. I got a 16.
nice.
816.
810.
Diplomacy.
I hand him 820.
Camel's released.
Oh, I hug Bessie.
Reunited and it feels so good.
Yeah. You guys have a very special moment.
I like hide I dig my face in her side and I sob a little, but I try to make it where no one can tell exactly that.
It's beautiful.
You nuzzle in there real hard too. Let's give it like a real good shove your face in there. And you guys now have a lot of gold to carry around since you broke that platinum and stuff, but luckily you have a camel, which is really good at carrying things.
I give her some snacks.
And your camel still has their saddlebags and everything that you had before, so you can load up whatever you can't carry, any extra gold or anything you can put on the camel to carry around for you.
I advise them to put the stuff towards the front of the camel where I hold the rein and I'm able to watch the pack more. My shinies are in the middle.
Saddlebags are all loaded up. You guys are free to roam around with Bessie. You've got your Explorers Club passes, so you're here on legitimate Explorers Club business.
Strutting around.
Yeah. Flashing your card.
Then, anything interesting about this town? Been here before, obviously. How'd
There's
you
not
meet
an
Bessie?
issue. There's just a lot of dicks. And I say it kind of low, minding who's around me. You know, first I glance and then I say dicks. I'm this is where Bessie got beat up.
Ivory.
Ivory.
Oh, yeah, Ivory was with me, and we went to go get creature ball things. That's not good at remembering things, because you got
Yeah.
to sleep.
I've been walking around a bit now. You notice it's mostly dwarves. A lot of dwarven structures, stone, squat structures, short.
Their kids were tied Bessie up to a tree while we went to climb a really steep mountain, because I didn't think she could make it. And when we came back down, some kids were throwing rocks at her and trying to beat her up, and then they tried to kill her. So I started a fight with them.
Damn.
Dwarf people don't come around.
Well, we got her back now. What can you tell me about those? What are the creature balls? What were those?
So you gotta go through these little tests.
Yeah.
They're kind of like little games, but the prizes are little
Sounds amazing. Where do you get these things?
Yeah.
I point towards like the mountainous area and I'm like, we gotta climb up there.
There are some pretty big mountains you can see from here.
You're not
I
doing
can show
nothing
What
else.
else are we doing?
Yeah, let's go get one.
you guys if you want.
Yeah, show us the way.
I'm willing to do anything.
Let's make this
to
trip
help me
super
get my
worth it.
camel back. This time I'm taking my camel.
Yeah.
Keep a close eye on that camel.
Might just take a little longer to climb if you bring the camel. You have to find a safe route.
Commissioner, some armor.
Ooh, yeah, before we figured all that, can we
Strap a dagger to her head.
There's a lot of guilds here in town. That's something else you guys have noticed. There's a lot of different guilds, and there's definitely a Dwarven Armorsmith guild. If you want some Dwarven armor for your camo, there's definitely someone that's a fine Dwarven craftsman. If you want a Dwarven made plate for your camo, that's something they could craft for you, as long as you're willing to pay the price.
Just put a hatchet in her mouth, she'll know what to do.
Yeah, I think she would. What kind of guilds are we seeing as we're walking around? Anything of note? Maybe obviously like the bigger ones, the ones that would catch my eye, I guess.
Yeah, the largest guild seems to be the Forge Workers Union, and there are a lot of smaller guilds for farming and any other trade. There's guilds for almost every trade, but the biggest guild seems to be the Forge Workers Union. And the different and the various dwarves seem to wear emblems representing their various guilds, so it's pretty easy to see who works where, as long as you can identify their guild symbol.
I want to try to find some, like a place to buy some food and stuff to put in our packs.
I mean, a lot of things here are more dwarf-friendly than anything else, so the fact that you guys aren't dwarves, you're getting dirty looks, and people are, like, talking behind your backs. You flash your Explorers Club badges, though, and they, like, shrug it off, like, oh, we gotta do it. You're able to walk around. They do have food for sale, either the tavern variety of food or in the fresh produce variety of food, whichever you prefer.
That market style.
Cool.
Trailers.
I have money.
They don't have as much of, like, the nuts and seeds variety stuff, but they'll have the jerky-type stuff as tavern snacks. So you can get that for 1 gold each. That'll be 1 serving for each gold you buy. It can last up to 3 weeks.
I want to look for apples for breakfast.
Cool.
You can buy apples 3 for 1 gold. Dwarven Market. Flash your Explorers
Going
Club
grocery
badge.
shopping.
No one will hassle
Good
you.
boys. I'm
Yours
gonna
are
get
big
20
boys.
jerks, so I can put them in my pack.
Your bag is full of jerks.
You gotta pay per jerk.
Lots of golden jerks in this bag.
I get 9 apples.
They're Dwarven delicious apples. They're very tiny, but they're tasty.
I give Betsy 2, and then I put the rest in the back of her. So she, but yeah, I put it where she just can't, and then the pack she can't reach. Because I know better.
You said that we maybe could get some armor commissioned for Bessie.
Oh, definitely. That wouldn't be a problem here.
Guild about that?
The Forge Workers Union is the place to talk to.
Yeah. Can I speak to them real quick? It's on some custom armor.
So apart from the standard armor in any size, including for camels, which they can make, they also specialize in delving armor, determination armor, expeditious armor, and slick armor if you have some extra gold to throw around. But your camel plate is available in various pluses and various metals. These are dwarves, so they can make it to order. What is it exactly that you would like? As long as it's metal or
What's like the
the
basic
cheapest.
+1, +2
So usually like a +1 armor for a camel is about 1,000 gold or 1 platinum.
I just wanted to know that. I appreciate the information. We're not gonna buy it yet.
How much was it?
1,000 gold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that shit'll be dope. But let's take
And like I
this.
said, it'll be custom. So if you want to add
Oh.
any like embellishments or if you want to add a word on the side or anything, like customize it. Like emboss some flames on the side or whatever. Like you could. This is your chance to do that because it's a custom job.
Or is this like walking around acting like a big shot now?
Yeah, they've got bars, outposts, homes, a dock down by the water, some farmland, granaries, some shops, a couple watchtowers. Doesn't seem to be much else besides those big mountains.
Check out those creature balls.
Do you guys?
And let's go find something to fight. Adventure or Explorer League style.
Yeah.
Show us where those things are. Let's go try to get
Start
one.
showing them the way.
All right, you take them up to the mountain.
Would you like to wait here with Bessie? Go up, do it, and then come down, and we'll watch Bessie.
You guys can hang
Maybe
out.
start a fire down there or something to get cozy. But the point is, Bessie will be safer. Or you can, Bessie can try to climb this thing.
Which is possible. It would probably take longer to find a route that the camel could take, so it would just take longer to climb.
Oh, we got
Adrian's
it.
gonna stay with you too, because there's no point for her to really go up there, right?
I mean, I'm shoved up under a
Hold on.
skirt, so I just go wherever Becuffy goes.
But you could hide in a saddlebag if you needed to.
Are you trying to go up? Yeah, if you.
And you can't play bowling to get a
I would
ball.
like to go get a Pokemon too, but I want my own Pokeball.
Oh yeah.
So I would like to ask Sin where they got the catcher from.
That's what we're doing.
So Sin is taking you guys to the base of the mountain. You guys have walked out of town, no problem. Things seem to be under control here, just like in your district. There's not a whole lot of wildlife to worry about attacking you or any lot of hazards besides occasional bad weather or guards. And you guys flash your Explorers Club badges, and you're not up to any mischief right now, so you guys are treated like, not royalty, but you're treated pretty well as you go around. And you're able to just walk outside of all the outposts, past all the homes, to this large mountain range, where Sin will point out that on the top of it was a dwarven enclave that fashioned these fancy toy balls that lets you catch living creatures inside of them, hold their spirits captive.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd like to climb that
I
mountain.
want that.
Do you guys want to stay at a base camp?
I think Eric, if you don't plan on doing anything up on the mountain, should stick with me just in case trouble happens. They can turn into a bird and go warn you guys.
Oh, that's a really good idea.
Plus, that way you guys are also like a 2 and a 2, you know.
Yeah.
Even if Eru doesn't fly away and get help, even staying there and helping Sin if something happens. It's a more even split.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wherever you shove me right now.
It's fair.
I give the void worm to Sin, and I'm like, keep it safe.
Do it on the DL, though. Be real.
Yeah, you whip it out. I mean, you guys are in the middle of it's dark at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah, yeah.
By the time you reach the mountains, it's
We're by
dark, and there's
ourselves,
no one
right?
out here. You guys are far from the homes.
Yeah.
All the children that play in these fields have gone home. You guys are all alone at this point. It's dark by the mountains. You can whip your
Okay.
big floppy wet void worm out of your pants and hand it to your friend who can.
I'm out.
And Sin, you can shove it in a saddlebag wherever you else want to shove that sloppy wet thing.
I don't really shove it. I carefully
I can't feel much. It's all the sensation I enjoy.
kind of slip it in one of the packs.
Yeah, it slides out of your hands like slippery. Leaves a thin greasy layer.
Whip it off my hand. The rest of it.
I kind of stick to you a little bit, and there's like some residue left.
It's hidden now. You guys camp out at the base of the mountain as Arog and Phil Kefo start climbing up.
Yeah, let's climb it.
You guys gonna try to go the foot route, the climbing with carabiners? Do you have a climber's kit, or like climbing by hand, like hand climbing it? What's your method?
If there's a foot route, let's just do that.
Yeah, that's gonna be the longest route.
Yeah, I'm a druid,
We
bro.
only
Let's
got
get
time
it.
right now, Brian.
All right, so you guys take your time, climb up this big ass mountain.
We do it the safe way.
See you guys about 6 days to get to the top, even on this
Oh shit.
nice footpath.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn into a fucking bird and carry Arog's butt up the mountain.
Oh,
for
that'll
a
speed
minute.
things up a lot.
Get it.
Alright, so you turn into a medium bird, so you're about the same size as Arog, so you still have to roll a strength roll to do this. Alright, so you need to roll a 20 or higher total for a strength check to lift Arog off the ground.
You can do it.
Or, because you guys aren't in a stressful
A different
situation,
animal.
well, no, you can take a 20, which just means you're going to exert the most effort you can. You're going to take the longest period, so it's not going to be easy. It's going to be you, literally, it's like whenever Sin took a 20 to make those potions. It's like, it's going to be a good job. It's going to take as long as possible so you don't fuck up. So it's going to be you, you're going to grab Arog. If you can roll and do better than 20, and it'll be like, I easily flew Arog up there, no big deal. But if you roll lower, it won't work. Or you can take a 20, play it safe, take a 20, it'll be a struggle, but it'll happen.
Will it take longer than walking?
Yeah, how
It
long?
won't take longer than walking, but it'll take longer than it would have had you rolled higher than a 20.
I just wanna maybe not turn into a bird.
Do you have another animal idea? That's fine.
I would like to become a goat and then do my strength.
Like a mountain goat,
20.
specifically?
Hell yeah!
You can wild shape into a mountain goat, that's fine.
That's
I'm gonna do that.
And then you can still roll a strength check to carry if you
Get on
want.
my back.
Let Arog ride you.
yeah.
And instead you'll hop up the mountain.
Just taking a 20 on.
You can either take a 20 or roll, your choice. Taking a 20, it'll half the time, so it'll be 3 days. Or you can roll, if you beat a 20,
That's fine.
it might take less than that.
Yeah, let's just do that. Let's do
How
it.
would I be? Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
so here's what's
I don't
happening.
know how I'd be.
You guys start traveling up the mountain. And encounter a creature. Roll for initiative.
Creature!
A creature! I got 13.
You got a 23.
I got 11.
It's like Era gets initiative, so if you'd like to roll perception first to see if you spot this creature.
A 10.
These mountains, it's winter time here. The druids control the season, so it's different everywhere, so there is no set seasons. So while it was not winter back in the docks, the druids in this district have decided it's winter. So it's snowy at the base of this mountain. Everything's covered with a white glaze of snow. It's chilly, it's dark. You see some movement with a 10. Definitely a figure, a large white creature moving up ahead, like just above you guys on the path, on this footpath you're on.
And I pull out my spyglass and look again. That is a 23.
Oh, yeah, you pull out your spyglass and spot right away a creature that stands like a man. He's larger than a man and covered with a thick coat of white fur.
I report to Phil Keffa what I see. There's
Yeah,
something in the distance.
you can roll a knowledge nature about it once you've seen it and describe it if anyone wants to know anything more about it.
Tell you what I found.
Just like, oh shit.
We're talking like a Yeti situation here. Foot or two taller than a man, comes in white fur. I'm gonna roll a knowledge nature as well. I got a 12. Thought real hard about it.
I got 13.
I think the name Yeti you guys will all know with the 12 and 13. Definitely this is the beast called a Yeti, but you don't know anything more about it other than that.
That was a knowledge nature roll. Can I try a knowledge geography on this region and try to know like what kind of Yeti this is?
You may. Geography usually tells you more about location, but I'll let you try anything.
Is my geography better? 19?
So you'll know that these mountains are not natural.
Oh shit. I'm like, Arog, this ain't no natural mountain terrain.
These mountains
That's
were
it,
like,
that's
these
my
are
line.
fake mountains. They were built. These are dwarven constructed mountains. They're made to look like mountains, but they're actually dwarven construction.
I report that.
What's the play here? We gotta make it past this Yeti. You wanna try to sneak by, or you just wanna...
Yeah, let's try to sneak by towards these like dwarf house mountains.
I was gonna say, we kind of have the drop on it right now. We might be able to fucking get it.
Well, you have to drop
We
on it.
might-
Oh, okay. We need to charge at it?
I mean, we can attack it. I'm fine with
I
that.
got,
I've been dying
I
to
got
use
two
my
moves. Run and attack.
Roll me a stealth check. Both of you.
Oh yeah.
We haven't had a big
Yeah, let's stealth, yo.
I got an 18.
Let's stealth closer to it.
Actually, a 20, not natural. I didn't think I had any stealth.
Oh yeah. Ooh, 7.
Yeti does turn to like look towards you guys. It's obviously like heard Phil Kefo talking to you or something. In someone else's body, it's hard to control the volume of your voice.
I go, I'll get its attention. And I fucking throw my bone dagger at it.
All right, roll me a ranged attack. That's BB plus Dex.
Yeah, here it comes, Yeti! 24.
That's definitely a hit on a Yeti.
Fuck yeah!
You toss your dagger uphill at this guy.
That is 5 damage, and it's a range attack.
So he's been stuck now. So he's gonna jump down from the ledge he is just above you guys. Come out of the snow. He's gonna shake a bunch of snow loose. Seems like he was taking a nap up there and you just threw a knife at him. Now he's mad.
Oh, God.
So the first thing that happens is he looks down with you. He looks down at you guys with his frightful gaze. Needs you guys to make a will save.
Got a 10!
21.
All right, Phil Kefo's fine, but Arog, you're paralyzed for 1 round, which means next round you can't do anything. Your
I
opponent's
got you.
lose the turn, Arog.
I was thinking about using a hero point, but yeah, it's fine. 1 round.
Phil Kefo's still gets a turn, but so does this thing still gets a turn as well. It leaps upon you and tries to rend Arog, which is probably why he's so frightened.
What?
Yeah, he's trying to like rip Arog's flesh with his 2 claws.
And I'm frozen. I can't even do nothing
Oh,
about
and I
it.
got a natural 29 versus your AC.
I'm gonna use an anti-hero
Yeah.
on that Yeti.
Yeah.
All right, much better because that makes this a 4 versus your AC. My second claw, though, also very low. It's only going to be a 12 versus your AC. So even though you're paralyzed, you lose your dexterity bonus. 12 probably still doesn't beat your AC.
Can I laugh at the Yeti? Even though I'm paralyzed?
You can laugh as a free action.
I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna tap this. I'm gonna tap its ass with my poison. 1d3 con damage once per round for 6 rounds. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
So I got 19. That will negate it. Your poison
So I
does
do
not
not
affect it.
poison you.
Fur is
Okay.
too thick, so you're not able to get your poisonous fingernail touch through.
I just look at Arog and I'm like, oops.
And now the Yeti tries to rend you again with his 2 claws.
Let me see if I have an anti-hero point.
First one's a 16 versus your AC. Luckily, I'm rolling really bad. The second one's a 15 versus your AC.
Even without my dexterity, it's not enough to get through my fucking thick-ass armor.
Oh yeah, so his claws are just like whacking against your armor. They're pretty beastly Yeti claws.
Oh man, I wish I had a Pokeball in the caught this Yeti.
Okay, I'm gonna use my flame blade.
Dang.
With a magical blade of fire that springs forth from your hand.
Yeah.
So you're
3 feet long, blazing beam of red hot fire springs forth from me.
It's a melee touch attack, so you have to roll BAB plus strength. You only gotta beat a 10, so
19.
that's a hit with your magical fire sword from out of nowhere.
Yeah, I deal some damage. 2. Fucking it up.
Fire
Two,
damage though. Maybe this
2
Yeti's
is
got
actually,
something.
it does seem to affect this Yeti natively, does not seem to
No,
like the
that was
fire.
too badass. I finally rolled a little good. I'm gonna use a hero point.
Yeah!
Alright, would you like to use the hero point to add plus 8 damage?
Yeah, is that okay?
I'll allow it.
Fuck yeah.
And that was going to cause him to flee. So he's going to get startled
Bye.
and run away. I want you guys to roll a perception check as he flees.
Well,
Get
I
off
would
my
like to call my
friend.
dagger back. Iron Fang.
Iron Fang materializes in your hand out of this creature's body, leaving a big wound.
I got a 2.
I got a 12.
You can see that it was adorned in a placard of some sort. When it runs away, it had like a sign on a chain sort of draped about it. So,
Probably says, don't attack.
Yeah.
not a
Fire.
wild animal. Obviously, someone's property or someone had marked it in some way.
I ain't gonna go tell on you.
Can I climb up to where he was sleeping? A 19.
Yeah, you climb up there just fine.
I tried to follow.
Perception once you get up there.
I got a 12.
Mounds and mountains of white snow. There's
I
some
come
lumpy
up behind
shapes, but-
Arog. 13 perception.
Mounds of lumpy white snow.
Tune in next time for more The Other Dungeon.
This episode of Long Distance Dungeons & Dragons Dinner Theater was sponsored by our fans and friends on Patreon. Donate today to keep Long Distance Dungeons & Dragons Dinner Theater alive.